Good morning, my dear students. Chapter number 5 Inside the Atom. We have done this chapter. Now, today we are going to discuss about the question and answer of this chapter. Very first question is, what is the difference in the atomic models of Thomson and Rutherford? Answer is Thomson theory states that electrons are embodied in a positively charged solid material which is spherical in shape. Rutherford's theory says that atom is composed of an atomic nucleus around which electrons are revolving in an orbit. It does not give any detail about the atomic nucleus, and in Rutherford explains about atomic nucleus. Here there is no detail we are getting in atomic nucleus, and for Rutherford atomic nucleus explanation is there. Thomson states that electrons are uniformly distributed in an atom. Rutherford states that electrons are located around a central solid material. Thomson states that it indicates that atom is spherical in shape. Rutherford indicates that an atom has a central solid core called nucleus surrounded by the electrons. Thomson does not give any idea about constituents of nucleus. Rutherford states that nucleus is composed of protons and neutrons, which we have seen in the theory part also. Now next question is question number 2. What is mean by valency of an element? What is the relation between the number of valence electron and valency? Answer is meaning of valency of an element. It is the number of electrons of an atom of the element uses to combine with atoms of other elements. It is the combining power of an atom of the element. Valency of an atom is determined by its electronic configuration, which we have discussed in theory part also. It gives idea about the number of electrons loss or gain in order to achieve the nearest noble gas configuration. For example, sodium has a atomic number 11 and its configuration is 2, 8, 1. So, its valency is 1. Whatever the electrons presence in the outermost orbit, that gives us the valency of the same. Now next is chlorine is 17 is the atomic number. Here 287 is the electronic configuration, but its valency is also 1 because to complete octet 7 is taking 1 electron from outside. So complete octet, whatever the gain or loss of the electron is nothing but the valency of the electron. Okay, number of valence electron, it is defined as the number of electrons present in the outermost shell of an atom. It is not necessary that all the valence electrons take part in bonding. For example, sodium 281 is the configuration, so number of valence electrons is 1. Chlorine electronic configuration is 287, so number of valence electrons is 7. It can be seen that valency of an element is related to number of valence electrons in that atom. Point number C, atomic mass number. It is a sum of total number of protons and neutrons present in a nucleus, which we discussed in theory part also yesterday lecture. Atomic mass number is nothing but addition of number of protons plus number of neutrons. So we can say atomic number is nothing but number of protons present in the nucleus, and it is denoted by capital Z. And mass number is number of protons is nothing but number of protons plus number of neutrons, and it is denoted by capital A. It is denoted by capital A. What this is? Mass number. Now here is the example for proton. We are taking an example of carbon. Number of protons present in carbon is 6. So number of neutrons 6, number of electrons 6, and if you want to find number of protons in the element, so it will gives us number of electrons present in it. Both are equal, which is 6. Mass number is nothing but number of proton plus number of neutron. 6 plus 6, which you will give 12. Now next is subatomic particles. A subatomic particle is a structural and functional unit of matter. That means all the matters are made up of these fundamental particles. According to modern atomic theory, an atom has nucleus which is present in center, or we can say it as core. These nucleus contain subatomic particles like protons and neutrons. Differences between subatomic particles are as follows. Very first is electron. Electrons are present outside the nucleus of an atom. Electrons are negatively charged, and that is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. The mass of an electron is considered negligible. It is 1800 times less than that of hydrogen. Relative mass is 1 upon 1840 times hydrogen. It revolves around the nucleus in the discrete orbit. Next is proton. Protons are present in the nucleus of an atom. Protons are positively charged, and charge is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. The mass of proton is approximately 1 unit, or we can say it as Dalton. That is 1 unit is equals to 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 27 gram. They are closely bound to the nucleus. Next is neutron. Neutrons are present in the nucleus of an atom. Neutrons are neutral, means there is no charge. The mass of neutron is nearly equal to the mass of proton, that is 1 unit Dalton we can say, and it is 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 27 gram. They are closely bound to the nucleus. Now next is question number 2. Give scientific reasons. In that reason, very first question is, all the mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus. Answer for the same is, this is the answer. All the mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus because atom contains 3 subatomic particles like electron, proton and neutron, out of which nucleus is present at the center of an atom contains 2 subatomic particles, that's proton and neutrons, and the mass of nucleus is the sum of mass of protons and neutrons located at the center of an atom. Atom is electrically neutral because in an atom electrons and protons carry charges, and each atom has equal numbers of protons positively charged and electrons negatively charged. Atomic mass number is a whole number because it is the sum of numbers of protons and number of neutrons present in an atom, which is present in the form of integers. Atoms are stable through negatively charged electrons are revolving within it because each atom contains equal numbers of protons and electrons. So, charge on negatively charged electrons are balanced by charge on positively charged proton. Therefore, atom is electrically neutral and stable. Next is question number 3. Define the following terms. We have to define atom, isotope, atomic number, atomic mass number, and moderator in a nuclear reactor. All definitions we have seen in your theory part also while I have taught all these concepts. Now, very first answer for the same. An atom is defined as a structure and functional unit of matter. The term atom comes from Greek word which means indivisible because atoms are the smallest things in the universe could not be divided. Atoms are made up of three subatomic particles like proton, neutrons and electrons. Next definition is isotopes. Isotopes are atoms that have same atomic number but different mass number. Isotopes have same number of protons but different number of neutrons. These are the common examples for the same. You can observe here same atomic number and different mass number. These are the examples for the same. Just go through it. Next definition is for atomic number. The number of protons in the nucleus of an atom, which is characteristics of chemical an element, determines its place in the periodic table. Atomic number is also equal to number of electrons in an atom. Here is the example for the same. Next is atomic mass number. It is a sum of number of protons and neutrons present in a nucleus. So we can say addition of number of protons and number of neutrons, and it is denoted by capital Z. And mass number is number of protons plus number of neutrons and denoted by A. For example, here is the example. Just go through it. We have seen this type of example in previous question also. Now, moderator in nuclear reactor. Moderator of nuclear reactor is a substance that slows down speed of neutrons. Obviously, we have seen in the video part also this thing. In a traditional nuclear reactor, the moderator is the same things as that of coolant like water. Now next is question number 4. Draw a neat label diagram of Rutherford scattering experiment, Thomson atomic model, diagrammatic sketch of electronic configuration of magnesium, and diagrammatic sketch of electronic configuration of argon. So here are the diagram for the same. Very first diagram is of Rutherford scattering experiment, gold coin experiment. This is the diagram for the same. You have to draw this diagram in your homework notebook. All the things which are given in this PDF, you have to write down all these things. This is Thomson atomic model, and this will gives you an idea for the same. Now next diagram is of diagrammatic sketch of electronic configuration of magnesium. See here you can observe inside the nucleus number of protons and neutrons are there, and with the orbit electrons are revolving around it. So this is the electronic configuration for magnesium. And next is electronic configuration for argon. Question number 5 is fill in the blanks. So answers for the same. Electron, proton, neutron are the types of subatomic particles in an atom, because we all know atoms made up of these three subatomic particles. Okay. Next, an electron carries negative charge, obviously. Next is the electron shell K is the nearest to the nucleus. We all know K, L, M, N starts from towards the nucleus. So K is the nearer one to the nucleus. Next is the electronic configuration of magnesium is 282. From this is understood that the valence shell of magnesium M shell. The valency of hydrogen is 1 as per the molecular formula H2O. Therefore, the valency of Fe turns out to be 3 as per the formula Fe2O3. Here you can observe that. Next is question number 6. Match the pairs. This is the answers. Protons is positively charged, electron is negatively charged, and neutron no charge means neutral. Question number 7. It will give the deduced form to datum provided. So we have to deduce this. This is sodium. The upper number is we can, this is your question. We have to say neutron number, mass number, and proton number. So we will clear the concept in the answer. Here you can observe that in this question, neutron number is equal to mass number minus proton number. So what is the mass number? Mass number is 23. And how many protons are there? 11. So neutron number is 12. Next is mass number. Mass number is 14. This is mass number and this is atomic number. Okay. In the next question, what they have as proton number. So proton number we can find out with the help of atomic number, and atomic number is 17. Hence proton number is also 17. Here we have completed the study of this chapter with question and answer. If you have any doubt related to this chapter, please WhatsApp me. I will clear your doubt. Okay. Now I stop my lecture over here. Thank you.